If you're connected to the game world through kids or yourself as a game fan, you probably already know some of the most popular video game trends right now. Family favorites for many years are still popular, but violent video games like online multiplayer shooters are also dominant and can be a concern for parents. For this reason, all video games come with age and content ratings from the Entertainment Software Ratings Board, so parents can learn about these ratings and decide which video game is right for their child. It is very important. So in today's video, we are going to be talking on the top 10 most popular video games. Let's get into it. Number 10. Call of Duty. Two Call of Duty titles topped the 2021 bestseller list: Call of Duty Vanguard and Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Both are fast-paced first-person shooters, with only the first shooter set for World War II and the second shooter exploring the Cold War of the 80s. Number 9. Madden NFL 22. We might have lost John Madden in 2021, but his video game franchise continues, and fortunately, the Madden NFL 22 was released before his death. The football sim has received various reviews from critics and has been praised for its improved franchise mode that allows players to manage their team over multiple seasons. Number 8. MLB The Show 21. MLB The Show 21 is a baseball simulator game with features that beginners and advanced players can easily enjoy. Fernando Tatis Jr., a San Diego Padres shortstop, has a regular cover, but every time he buys Jackie Robinson, a portion of his proceeds goes to the Jackie Robinson Foundation, which offers scholarships for higher education. Number 7. Resident Evil Village. If you want to increase your video game to the horror survival genre instead of sports mode, Resident Evil Village will continue to be a successful zombie franchise. Players control Ethan Winters, looking for a kidnapped daughter in a zombie-infested village, in a game that combines horror, action, and puzzles. Number 6. Battlefield 2022. This multiplayer first-person shooter will be set up in the future, giving players access to future weapons and technologies. There's also a portal mode that allows players to create their own environment using the maps and features of previous Battlefield games. Number 5. Super Mario 3D World. Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury is a family-friendly game, an update to the 2013 Nintendo game where players are tasked with recruiting a creature called Sprixies. The new version has new features such as power-ups that turn your character into a cat with the ability to climb walls. Number 4. Pokémon Brilliant Diamond and Pokémon Shining Pearl. In 2021, the Pokémon Company celebrated its 25th anniversary with a year-long celebration filled with many new products and renewals. As part of the celebration, these two RPGs from 2006 have been remastered and are perfect for old and new Pokémon fans. Number 3. Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. In this comic-inspired game, players swing New York City as Miles Morales, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, getting a sequel later this year. As Morales completes various missions and tasks, he unlocks various gadgets and suits that help him along the way. Number 2. Far Cry 6. Giancarlo Esposito, best known as Gustavo Fringe on Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, is the protagonist of this first-person shooter. He plays the dictator Anton Castillo on a fictional Caribbean island and trains his son to take over his rule. The player takes on the role of a guerrilla fighter and tries to drive him out of power. Number 1. Grand Theft Auto 5. Published by Rockstar Games in 2013, Grand Theft Auto 5 is an open-world action-adventure game. As the title suggests, in the fictional San Andreas world of the game, players commit crimes and try to evade authorities. After Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto 5 is the second best-selling game in history. Video games have long had the image of being made exclusively for kids and nerds, but that is definitely no longer the case. Video game culture has become mainstream. In fact, the esports industry is growing at an incredibly fast pace, overtaking most real sports in terms of global popularity. Needless to say, the video game industry is now a multi-billion-dollar industry. The market is also one of the most competitive markets. Hundreds of millions of video games are shipped each year, but historically, only 3 video games have sold more than 100 million copies in total. Games which were chosen to be on this list were great games at launch, fun to play today, best-in-class game reflection. Earlier versions of this list focused a lot on the impact of the game, but basically removed it from the equation. Many of the games that left a mark and inspired future developers couldn't stand the test of time and may not be so much fun now. Or were you simply overtaken by another game? What do you think about this video? Like, share, and subscribe to this video. Press the bell icon to watch latest videos and updates.